Alright, alright. We're back. Again. For the 4th day in a row. A little earlier than usual. A lot earlier than usual. I plan on doing 2 streams today. We'll do one for a few hours, and then we'll take a break. And then we'll come back and we'll do another stream. I had some time to think about how we're gonna fix our problem down here. And we're just going to take out these constructors right here, and we're gonna just, right out of the smelter, we're gonna send them straight up to here. We have more space to work up here. And we're gonna use this bottom area as storage. Also, I remembered we got the alternate recipe, so we don't need as many screws anymore. So we're also gonna need to bring some copper in, and we're gonna make a platform over and bring in copper. And since we're going to make a platform over, we're gonna just bring just about everything over here and have a big storage down here with all of our stuff. And while we do that, we'll probably end up breaking both of our limestone in as well. So we just have like a little mini centralized storage right there. So we don't have to run everywhere to collect everything. So yeah, first we're going to get started by taking all this down and rerouting that up there. So yeah, we're gonna bring everything this way. Yep. We don't need splitters anymore. So these two are ahead of those two. I'm just gonna fix it really fast. I'd rather have all these lined up. Right there. Is that good? Is that centered on that? That looks good. So now we have all of these in a line. We can grab a merger, and we're gonna send them all that way. Like so. And then from there into there. And into there. And then from there we're gonna run it back to here. And then from, here's our wall. We'll run it up like right here. Let's go ahead and center this on this. That's good. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to close that off there to align with what we have going on up there. And we can go ahead and zoop that. For now. So yeah, we're gonna send this up. We're gonna have a lot actually coming here. So let's grab a Mark II. We'll upgrade this to a Mark II as well. This belt. We probably want to go out that way. Well, we're also gonna put a floor hole in here. Can I switch the type? Building mode. Right. Quick switch? There it is. So I can quick use my Hot Wheel to get the Mark 1 and then I can just go to Mark 2. Is that all lined up? I don't think that's lined up. We need to move that over right there. Mark 2. There we go, and then that will be good for when we go up there. Mark 2. There we go. And then, you probably need to be a Mark II. So how much we coming out of here? So right here, it will be 60. When it hits this one, it will be more than 60. So that's why that one's a Mark II. And that's a Mark II. Because the Mark 1 only does 60. So we only need 60 up to here. And then after that, we're going to need Mark IIs. And then that one's going to go up. We're going to run that back, all the way back here. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know quite what we want to do with that one yet. We get there when we get there. But right now we're working on, those. Alright. Cool. Let's get our Mark II belt. So we can have constructors. We need. So how much is this belt gonna be? It was 30 and 30. 120. Two, 4, 6, 8. We need 8. Eight constructors. Start them right there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 6. Seven. 8. And I would like some wiggle room. All right. Okay. So we are going to need some splitters. 1, 2, 3. Go. Is that lined up? Look straight. Are you straight? Okay. Wow. One more. Alright, so we need a Mark II here. So we need... So it's 15 per. So there's 30... So the first 4 need to be Mark IIs. Going between them. Oh, that's already got. And the second 4 only need Mark 1s going between them. So that should be all of them. Let's go ahead and set these. Okay, there we go. Our 8 pipe constructors. And I'm not sure how I want to do this. If I want to run these back all the way down here so everything flows in the right direction. Those are our plates. Alright, so and then we want to be making missing rotors. Ouch. Rotors. Let's just grab some more plates while we're down here. Reinforced plates. Alright. We're going to be using that. Surface is too uneven. Okay. Let's just build a few of these. Alright, so we're going to want smart plating. We're going to want modular frames. And rotors. So do we only want 1, 2, 3, 4? We want 4. Can we afford 4? That is the question. So for this one, we need rotors, and so this one's going on the end. We don't really need modular frames for anything else in the factory, but it is going to take reinforced iron plates. So we need to be making, that's 2 per minute there. Another 3. So these two need 3 reinforced iron plates per minute. And I want some extras. So I want to be making at least 5, probably 6 or 7. Okay, and one assembler will make 5. So that'll be enough for those two. If we can do more than that, cool. This is going to be 1 rotor per minute. No, 4 rotors per minute. And we're going to need screws for that. 100 screws per minute. Gosh. And 5 iron rods. Well, no, it's more than 5. Is that what I was looking at? No. I was looking at rotors. 20 per minute. 10 iron plate and 20 wire. 37.5. I mean, I'm gonna round that up to 40. I'm okay with the and then 20 per minute. So one of these is going to be 20. So one of these is going to be dedicated to this, and then we're going to bring in, so we can man, I'm so good. Okay. Take this one, put it in here, and when we run our copper over, we're going to run it straight across, and then we can run it straight into the machine. And that is going to be our iron plates. And then for these, it's gonna have to go farther down the line here. I don't know why I'm building more. I have so much space. I think I might actually. Well, let's make some screws. We're going to need, what, 100 screws per minute? And to do that, we're going to need 10 per minute. So 3 of these make 30, which is 3 of these. And we'll need 3 for just the rotors. So these 3 are going to be for rotors. And then these... Well, I want some just making rods. So at least 2 making rods. And then those 3. That leaves these 3 in the middle for other things. Is that enough? Do we need... We need 12 per minute. I think we can do that. So yeah, we have plenty of rods. Cool. So let's get our screws set up. We're going to take these 3 and we're going to merge them together to get 30. We're gonna go that way. So that's 30 per minute coming out of here. And then we're going to take 3 of these for screws. Aw, he wants me to have a protein bar. Well, here, let's set up. We need splitters, not mergers. Let's try that again. I did it again. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. That was a merger. I need a splitter. Okay. Okay, they looked all lined up. There we go. We got... You need to be screws, actually. There we go. So we have our 120 screws, even though we only need 100. We can break off 20 and send it to storage. How do we break off just 20? So if we have 120 coming out, and we split it 3 ways, that's going to be 40 a piece. And then how do you split off just... And we can split that into 2. So, hold on. Let's map this out. There's 40. There's 40. Nope. And there's 40. We can take 2 of those 40s. And put them together. So you have 80 coming out of here. Now we just need 20 more, which if we split this one in half, so that in there, and you split this 40 in half by sending 20 in there, and 20 out there. This one has an output of 100, and that is your 20. Ta-da! And then we need a... What else does it need besides screws? How much do you need? 2 per minute. How much are we making? 2 per... No. How many rotaries per minute? 4. Okay. 100 screws. And 20 rods. So we can take some rods, which we had a little bit extra of. So yeah, let's get you, put you right there. I'm gonna want this to be a Mark II belt. Anything else we want to be a Mark II belt? This one. And then that's gonna be 40 and 40 and 20 and 20. So yeah, we're good there. And then we're gonna need 20 from over here. This is going to be 15. We're going to merge it in to be 30. Well, here, hold on. 15. 30. How do we just get 20? We need... So there's 30. And if we split the 33 ways, that gives us 10. And we can merge 2 of them back together. What is this? This is a splitter. No, that's what I wanted. Dang it. Nope, that's a merger. Why am I not? There it is. Yeah. We have enough space. Look at this. Why do I keep doing that? So we're gonna take 10. Yikes. Here, let's do this. Okay, and there's 10 coming out of that. So there's our 20 and our 100. And this is rotors. So we have our rotors. And we have our... We just need the copper whenever we run that over. Reinforced iron plates. What else do we need? That's 2 of the 4. Our modular frames are going to take reinforced iron plates and iron rods. It's going to take 12 iron rods. We have 10 right here. I'm okay with just running 115. We're just going to run this one. This one on the end. We're going to run it out. Because we also need these. Right? No, wait. Yes. And then off of that, we're also going to need we have so much space here, actually. I think we are going to run those back that way. Because we have so much space. I don't want to extend it and make it longer than it has to be. Let's take this one. and run it back to here. Where's our... Let's plan where our copper is going to come in. I think it is going to come in, like, right here. Well, because we're going to be running a lot of... things over. So does it need to be... Because we have... Do we want to make it too wide? We're running two things over. Wire and cable. What if we did something like... that, and it gave us some walkway on the outside, and we can... Nope. Why not like that? So yeah, I like that. And then we can throw this right here. And bring that around to there. And if we make this one, we're gonna put a splitter right here. Where is it? It's here. I don't know how much we're actually bringing over. So we might have to do something else with that. But and then we run the extras for storage out this way. Like that. Cool. And then one of these is going to be for something, and then something else. What is this? Modular frames? Rods, reinforced. No, you're supposed to be rotors. And you're supposed to be modular frames. That. And then you're going to be Wait. I lied. You're gonna be modular flames. You're bad. Yes. And then I can split. This is coming 5. And I need 3. Oh, that's gonna be fun. So 5 divided by, well, it's 5.6. Well, let's just say 5. So that's 2.5. That's 2.5. And we need 3. And that makes it 5, 1.25. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. No. 33. Plus the 0.6. Alright, does this game have a calculator? I know the desktop has a calculator in it. I just don't know if this one does. Is there a... Because it's usually in the search thing here. Notes, equipments, blueprints, inbox. Alright, well, I need to take a 5-minute break anyways. So I'm gonna do those calculations, take a break, and then we're gonna come back. So in the meantime, look at this pretty sunset. And we will be back. All right, we are back. Did some quick math. There's a lot of things that we can do. I don't feel like dealing with overclocking and underclocking right now to get exactly what we need. So something's going to be under. What is more important to us, though? This, or definitely smart plating. So we're going to make smart plating gets that 2 per minute. And then we'll throw the extras into the modular frames. Okay. So yeah, we'll just split this one time for now. Actually, let's merge that back together. Oh. So that's like a little over 3, I think. And this is like 1.3. It's the 5.6. It's 1.8. That's what it is. And when it's in the 1.8, now we'll send the 1.8 into the. Do we send the 1.8 into the modular frames, which needs 3? Or do we send the 1.8 into the smart plating, which needs 2? Well, we need 1,000 smart plating for this, and I want to make sure we get there. So let's just send this into the modular frames. We'll be able to, fix it later, do some overclocking and stuff, and we're gonna send that into the smart plating. So let's get the modular frames up, because we're gonna take, what are we gonna take? We're gonna take that one and this, and throw it into here. Okay. Nope. the end of here. It's right. Oh, I was off. That's still off. So there's that. That is going to be modular frames. Boom. And then the only one we have left is going to be whatchamacallit? Smart plating, which is going to be this line. Into there. And this line. Wait. We don't have any of this stored for ourselves. And this is screw it. That's it. There we go. And we need what does that curve do? That's interesting. I like it. Kind of. That's weird. And then I believe that works. There we go. That goes into the hole. I don't like it. It's still trying to. There it goes. So that's going down. Just gonna send this. Do we want to do that? Have a centralized bus going up and down for all of our extra stuff? Nope. We're not doing that. There. And then we need to merge all of these together. There we go. All right. So we have that, our rotors, modular frame, reinforced iron plates, and smart plating built. Ta-da. What did I just think of that? There we go. Why run both of them up there if we're just going to want to run up just to run it back down? So this one, we're just going to keep down there and we're going to run it to our storage system down there, and we're going to keep this one up here. Okay, let's get this bridge. There we go. Looks like that's a little short. Yeah, it's a meter short. That's fine. There we go. I'm gonna cut that tree down really fast. Where is it? We don't have the chainsaw. So instead of this, how much is in here? We're gonna run these. This way. Too long. Oh, it's trying to go the wrong way. Missing materials. I think they're down here. Alright, let's try this again. Without falling off. Right there, I believe it is. And this one is going to be right So right there. Let's run these over, because I know these are where I want them. So we will work backwards. And we need to flop them. Because we want this one to be the... We don't need any cable up there, so we'll fix it. I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Why are we... Oh. Because you guys are trying to run into each other. So we can just set these up. There. Should be good. And then we will just... Here we can do that. We're gonna throw a floor hole. Right there. Nope. And we're gonna move this. There. I'm just guessing on this. And I was wrong. and we'll stylize it and make it look better whenever we are missing materials. There we go. So that's going down. Let's start getting this place wired up. We're gonna need a lot of concrete. So let's go grab some concrete. This is gonna hurt. Yeet. We already have all the concrete because you haven't been on. Well then. I sure hope this thing has been on. Woo! Alright. Poles. You two need a pole? You two already have a pole. Cool. Do you have a pole? Do not. You can have a pole. And put one right here for you to go over here, and you right here, you go to here. Did we end up getting the wall? We did. We're amazing. Because we can use this as missing quick wire. Okay, I didn't know we needed quick wire for wall holes. I think we have some over here. We do. Let's grab some cable. Just in case. So we can run you into you. Then up here, ooh, here. And then I don't know what we want to put in here. We can put something in there later. We want a door. We have doors. That's not what we wanted. We definitely put that on the wrong side. There we go. Power. There we go. So we need to run. Let's put another one over here and run a cable from you to you. Let's get you guys. Let's put you guys in the back. So then you two. Then you two. You two. And those two. Let's get this. Alright. We don't need that. Am I on top of the wall? This there. This one there. This there, that there. That there. That there. I don't know how I feel about that. Let's go with that. It's less out of the way. Or more out of the way. So that's those, and then we need these. Let's put another. Here's what I'm going to do actually. We're going to make a. Nope, that's not what I wanted. A power. We'll put 2 down. We'll put 1 there. There we go. We're gonna put. Where is it? There. We're gonna come off of you there. Nope. There. And we're gonna come we just need a Mark 1 here. Yeah, that'll be fine. There. And then we're gonna put one here for this guy. So they're hooked up now. Now we need him. And how do we want to do that? We want to... Let me just put one right here. You need one. You need one. I'm missing... I don't think we have any more quick wire. I think that's everything up here. And you're hooked up. You're hooked up. You're good. We just have to connect that wire to this one. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna hook it with like that, so we can take down the network easy if we need to. Or pow. Okay. Things are flowing. Things are flowing. Are these all the same input? Yeah. I don't know how many we need, I just put down a whole bunch. That's gonna be our storage. For example. Oh, we're on the wrong wheel. Boom. I think we'll double stack it. Nah. Not right now. Later. Hi, Bean. You just chilling? Alright, we're gonna go check upstairs. Alright, so iron out. That's going down. These haven't filled up yet. I mean, we're getting a few out of here. That's gonna probably fill up. This is actually gonna take a really long time. Because of the way we have this set up. For everything to get at full capacity. But as long as it's producing. So yeah, that's going to back up real fast since we don't have that output. And then that's going to go over there. How are we looking? Are we getting anything yet? We're gonna follow this one. And that's why we're gonna follow it. Because we don't have the screws. Merged. So that's, wait, that's 120. Oh, so we don't have. I'm so sorry, Bean. I'm so sorry. I have Caterium. So after we get all our power set up, that's when we're going to take our stream break. We're going to come back in 2 hours or so and kick it tonight. We're just making this for wall outlets. So we can run some power out of here. I didn't have to do that. I mean, we'll leave it. No. I want it here. Nope. That's what we wanted. There we go. So we instantly have wire outpouring. How much wire do we have coming out right now? What is this? 30 and 30? Yeah, so that's 60. That's good. And how much cable? 30. Okay, how's everything looking up here? So this is backed up. Because this never got power. First of all. And it's also not getting reinforced plates. It's not getting reinforced plates because we don't have copper yet. So as soon as this copper gets down here, we'll start making reinforced plates. Let's go check on... That's not getting reinforced plates. But are you making rotors? You're waiting on screws. Have you made rotors? We have made rotors. But you don't need rotors. You are on the wrong thing. You also don't have power. There we go. Let's go start working on that storage down there. Okay. So you're gonna be plates. What else do we need? We need rods. Rods. Screws. Wire. Cable. Reinforced iron plates. We're gonna do this differently. So your plates. Alright, and then we have a whole bunch of holes up here. Okay. Do we have... We don't have ceiling thingies, do we? We need one ticket. One ticket. How close are we on tickets? Awesome sync. I don't know. $6,000 away. I believe we have some proteins that we can... I thought we had proteins. I thought we had some little... Play in here. No, well, we have tickets right here. Cool. We're going to get that. And we have one more ticket. Do we want to use the ticket on something else? Yes. Yes, we do. We're going to use it on... that. Because I don't think there's anything... Ooh, the lighting control. No, not lighting. We want the other one. I don't think there's... Yeah, there's nothing else that we need right now. There we go.
As Fixit amply demonstrates, you can never have too much management.
We're just gonna guess at it. Did we nail it? We nailed something. That's cable. I don't know what this is. Is this the wire? We're just kind of throwing things in holes right now. Why are you... Okay, whatever. Um... I mean, we're not gonna look up a lot, right? Is that okay? What is this even gonna look like? Nothing is even coming in here, right? There's cable in there, there's that in there. Those are going. There's a few in there. There's one rotor. That's not hooked up. But we're missing wire. That would be it. What is that other floor hole that we put in? That we're not getting anything out of. Is that you? Probably. And here's that. So yeah, you can see the wire. The wire is going. Cool. Alright, we have a factory. Do we have one yet? Your rotors? No. This one. This is smart plating. We do not have one smart plate yet. Let's double check we don't have any backups. Right. Any stoppages? No. You are stopping because you're not making stuff yet. You need 3 per minute and you're only getting a little bit. So yeah, that is going to be backed up quite a bit. Because this is only taking out a little bit. But we'll bump that up here in the future. So yeah, that's gonna make one, and that's gonna send that down. And then that's going to storage. That's going to storage. This is going into here. Which, I mean, I see screws coming out. It's just not at full production yet. So yeah, things are going. We're just lacking on the... Well, it's making them right now. There's 5 in there. That would help. So that's going to take a while. So everything's working. Do we want to extend this by 1 to have a... Yeah, I do. Well, we only need it to here, right? So I can take away. All of this. I think we're gonna put a big window right here. I think that's what we're gonna do. There. How do we want to bring the limestone in? Can we fit it? I think we can just we can do that. We'll just bring one node in for now. The other one can just be backup and extras over there. But we can. Close this off. I mean, let's start up there. Let's see what we don't need up there. And then over here, how far do we come out? I mean, how tall are these? We'll fix it later. We'll go up 2. Oh, that sounds like fun. Just when we got it all going. We are out. Yeah, our machine's a little low. We need to go get a whole bunch. And we don't have any fuel on us. And then now we need to go start working on getting coal production. That's what we're gonna work on next. Work on that on tonight's stream. Actually, I think we will end it there for now, and then we'll pick up fixing that on tonight's stream. So we got a lot done in 2 hours. We got all of our storage stuff. Oh, we're gonna be in a thing. Yeah, well, we got a lot done. We got our storage. We got the basis of this starter factory reorganized and working. So I'll see you guys in a few hours.